I have written a letter for you guys. When I was younger, I thought that I had everything figured out. People around me were still searching for what they wanted to become, but me, I already knew. I had dreams so vivid that they kept me awake at night. I could see the future version of myself so clearly. Every little thing I did felt connected to that dream. And honestly, that certainty became part of my identity. But somewhere along the way, life became louder. Expectation, responsibilities, fear, comparison, and failure. Little by little, I stopped listening to myself. I became so busy surviving every day that I forgot the person I once promised I would become. The strange thing is, you don't notice it immediately. You don't wake up one morning and suddenly realize you lost yourself. It happens quietly. You start choosing what feels safe instead of what feels meaningful. You postpone your patience just for now. You convince yourself that your dreams were childish. And eventually, the version of you that once burned so brightly starts to feel distant. Like someone you used to know. Sometimes I look back at my younger self and wonder, would they still recognize me today? Not because I became a bad person, but because I slowly abandoned the things that made me feel alive. And maybe growing up does that to people. Maybe the world teaches us to become realistic before we even learn how to protect our dreams. But recently, I started remembering not the dream itself, but the feeling. The feeling of being excited to wake up, the feeling of creating without fear, the feeling of believing in myself before the world told me stop. And I think that's where healing starts. Not in suddenly having everything figured out again, but in reconnecting with the parts of yourself you buried just to survive. Maybe I'm not the same person I was back then, but maybe that younger version of me isn't completely gone either. Maybe they've just been waiting for me to come back. So if you feel lost right now, if you feel disconnected from your own dreams, this is your reminder. It's not too late to rediscover yourself. Not too late to begin again. Not too late to remember your essence, because sometimes finding yourself isn't about becoming someone new. It's about returning to who you were before the world told you who to be.